Hello friends, let's qualify Maharashtra SET and UGC NET exam just in first attempt like me in computer science and application. Don't worry, success is also waiting for you. Just you need is hard work, big dream and consistent practice for paper 1 and paper 2. Here we are going to continue our part 3 of Maharashtra SET exam 26 September 2021 for the computer science and application analysis and solution. So let's start it. For question number 88, the beam penetration method for displaying color pictures used in. Okay, whatever the beam penetration method, it uses the 4 colors for displaying color pictures: red, green, orange, yellow. Now this method is used in what? Random scan monitors. Okay, so option B is correct for 88 question. Next here, question number 91. What is question number 91? Which of the following statement is not true for relational algebra? What is relational algebra? Relational algebra is used in database management system. Whatever the operations of relational management system, relational algebra are selection, projection, union, difference, set difference, Cartesian product, etc. So for this, first statement is what? Relational algebra is a procedural query language. It's true. See the symbol sigma is used for the select operation in relational algebra. It is also correct. And fourth option, in relational algebra for select operation predicates appear in the subscript. This is the symbol. So it is correct also. So option B is not true for relational algebra. Option B is correct here for question number 91. Question number 89. In general pivot point rotation, what is the correct sequence of transformation? Now pivot point rotation transformations used are translation, rotation and translation. Okay, so first translation means translating object to origin from its original position. Second rotation means what? Rotating object around the origin. And third translation means origin to original position translation. So option D is correct for question number 89. Question number 90. Which of the following is not true of geometric tables used to represent the polygon surface? First, polygon surface tables, vertex table, edge table. These three are a part of the geometric tables, but option C is incorrect here. So it is not a part of geometrical tables used to represent the polygon surfaces. Option C is correct for question number 90. Question number 92. Which of the following statements are true for the weak entity? What is weak entity? Weak entity is nothing but existence depend on the strong entity. It does not have the primary key of its own. Okay, third statement is what? Attributes of the weak entity are derived from attributes of the strong entity. Now it's incorrect. Attributes of the weak entity are derived from the foreign keys which are used in conjunction with the other entities. So here statement 1 and statement 2 are correct for weak entity. So option B is correct here, 1 and 2 for question number 92. Question number 93. To get a database in 3NF, which of the following steps are essential? Now for 3NF, most essential is removal of transitive dependencies. But here we have to give the essential steps. Okay. So first is your 3NF should be in 1NF, 2NF and then 3NF. Okay, first condition is 1NF. So what is 1NF? Converting composite attributes to individual attributes. What is 2NF? Removal of partial dependencies. And third step is removal of transitive dependencies. So option D is correct here, 1, 2, 3 for question number 93. Question number 95. Which command is used to remove a relation from SQL database? Here drop removes the table from the table or a relation from a SQL database. Table and relation are same. Delete command is used to remove one or more records from the relation. Purge command, it is used in Oracle database, removes the table from the recycle bin and release whatever space is allocated by that relation. Now remove is not a command in database. So option A is correct. It removes the relation from an SQL database. Question number 94. Database contains the relation with student, roll number, name, marks. Which of the following is an incorrect SQL query? Okay, here database is given as student, roll number, name, marks are the attributes of the student. Here first query is select star from students where marks between 60 and 80. This is correct. It will display the marks of the students, data of the students, which contains the marks between 60 and 80. Option B is select star from the student where marks greater than equals to 60 and marks less than equals to 60. Means whatever the students between having the marks between 60 and 80 are displayed here. Now option C, select star from student where marks less than equals to 60 and marks greater than equals to also 60. It is very confused. So option C is incorrect here. Now option D, select star from student where marks greater than equals to 60 and roll number less than equals to 60. Means data for the students having the marks greater than equals to 60 and roll number less than equals to 60. It is also correct. So option C is incorrect here because here conditions are invalid conditions. So C is correct for which is incorrect SQL query. Others are correct SQL queries. Question number 96. On which of the following the events in a trigger can be fired? Okay. Options are here. Select, update, delete, insert. Now for DML commands, update, delete and insert, events in a trigger can be fired. So option C is correct here. 2, 3, 4. Update, delete and insert. Select is not here. Question number 97. Which of the following statements are true? Here we have given two statements. Dimension table of the star schema models are brought to normalized form to reduce redundancy. It is not true because they are not brought in normalized form. Second, snowflake structures can reduce the effectiveness of the browsing since more joins are needed for query. It is correct here. So option 2 is correct only. 1 is not correct. Here B option is correct for question number 97. What is here? Question number 99. Which is the default Hadoop DFS block size? This is 64 megabytes or 128 megabytes. So option B is correct here. It is default. It can be manually changed. Okay. Question number 98. Which of the following form ordinary variables? What is ordinary variables? The variables which are in order form. Here apple, orange, grape. This is not a order because these two are fruits and this is a color. No order in that. Second, branch manager, deputy manager and general manager. Here is the order. C option is also not correct. So option B is correct for question number 98. For question number 100, which of the following statements are correct? First, document can contain many different key value pairs or key array pairs but not nested document. Here, because of this, it is incorrect statement. Second is MongoDB was official drivers for the variety of popular programming languages and developmental environments. This is correct. When compared to the relational databases, NoSQL databases are more scalable and provide superior performance. It is also correct because NoSQL databases are more powerful than relational databases. So we have to click here the correct statement. So option statement 2 and 3 are correct here. Here option C is correct for question number 100. For question number 61, they have given here a graph containing number of vertex and number of edges. From these vertex and edges, we have to find here vertex edge incidence matrix for the undirected graph. Now what is vertex edge incidence graph? Okay. Here is the question. The order of the node vertex edge incidence matrix for the undirected graph is, they have asked here order of the node. Whole information is given for the confusion only, because from that graph we can easily find order for the vertex edge incidence matrix. What is incidence matrix? Here are the vertices, number of vertices are, and here are the number of edges whatever given. Just put 1. Okay, if this edge E1 is incidence on this vertex and this vertex, just write 1 here. But rather than all of this, we have to just find order of the node vertex edge. Means number of vertex, number of edges, and this is the order. So option C is correct here, 9 by 18. Because in this graph, there are 9 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Means our vertex edge incidence matrix 9 vertices and number of edges are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18. Here is E18, means number of edges are 18. So our order is 9 by 18. Option B is correct for question number 61. Next question 62 number. The code word which is sent by the sender using the group codes words generated by this generator matrix, which is received as 001100 by the receiver. This is binary number. This code theory, according to the code theory, we have to find how many code words are generated by this generator matrix, and among that generator matrix, receiver receive this as a receiver. Okay, so to find the number of the code words possible for this generator matrix, I have the solution for this question. In our question, our generator matrix is like this. In this generator matrix, there are number of columns are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means 6 number of columns, which is the value for n. And number of rows are 1, 2, 3. Means 3. Value for the k. Now n minus k is 6 minus 3 is 3. Means 2 raised to 3 is equals to 8. Difference between the n minus k is 3. And in the form of 2's power, 8 code words are possible. Now we have to find these 8 codes and select the option. 2 raised to 3 is equals to 8. Means what? 0, 1, 2, 3 up to 7. What is the 3-digit binary numbers for this? Is this here for 0, 000, 1, 001, like this for 7, 1, 1, 1. Now for each number we have to find code words here. Okay. Here, this is the step or formula. Ci is equals to ig. I is the index here. Code 1 for code 0. Okay, C0. This is the 0 here. Now, what are the binary digits here? 000 and into G means our generator matrix, whatever given in our question. Now, how to find code word for this C0? Okay, so here is our binary digits for 0 into. Just multiply these binary digits with this first column. Okay, means 000 into first column, 0 into 1 plus 0 into this 0 plus 0 into this 0. Now sum of all these three multiplications. 0 into 1 is what? 0, 0, 0. Sum is 0. So like this, multiply this 0, 0 with second column. This is for first column. Now for second column, third column, fourth column. Like this we have to find every column, and our value for C0 is like this, all zeros, because whatever multiplied with 0 are always 0. So C0 code word for this C0 is all zeros. Now like this we have to find all these C1, C2 up to C7, because here are the code words. Whatever the possible, 2 raised to 3 is equals to 8 possible code words for our given generator matrix G. So find these code words like this using these steps. Okay, so in our option, whatever options here, just check which code word is matching here. Now first code word, all zeros is matching here. Just check 000 111. It is not available in our code words. Like this, C and A. So option A is correct here. Okay, this code word is sent by the sender. So option A is correct for the question number 62. Question number 63. Hamming distance of the following code words A and B is. It's very simple question. We have given here binary digits, okay, for A and B code words. Now, how to find Hamming distance? Step 1. This A string, okay, string length should be equal for both code words A and B. Just check number of digits here and number of digits here. It should be equal. Now for second step, if same bit, if check these bits with this comparison, if this bit and this bit, okay, if they are same, write here 0. And if these bits are different, then write 1. Here first is 0, first is 1. So for both these write different bit, okay, different bit 1, same bit 0, 0, 1. So write here 1. Next 0, 1, write here 1, 1, 0, different A, so 1, 0, 1, different, so 1. Here These 0 and these 0. These are the same bits. So write here 0. Okay. Like this for every digit from code word A and code word B. Just compare whatever whether they are same bits or different bits and apply these rules. Again, last step, just addition of these all bits 1 and zeros, and answer is 10. So option C is correct for question number 63. It's very simple. For question number 66, here we have given a formula for CNR, n factorial, cardinality of A and negation of S. Just we have to give equal equation for this. So option here, two options are same for question number 66. Option C and D. So the students who click here C also D will get the marks for this question definitely. This is also correct and this is also correct for question number 66. Question number 67. Here is the one linear programming problem. Okay, for company manufactures 3 products P1, P2 and P3. Using this information, we have to make the maximize function and also the equations for this information. Now question is here, should be produced per week to maximize the profit, means our function should be maximize. The primal and the dual of these problems are, this is very simple question. Just you know what is primal, what is dual. Now here they have given maximize profit. Maximize profit means what? Our primal function is, our primal is maximize function and dual is just opposite of this primal. Okay, if in primal our profit function is maximize, then in dual it should be minimize. Now how to convert is, we will check here. Just check the options. From that options you will also very well clear here. Option A is here. Now primal, for primal our maximize function and dual minimize function, but in option A primal is maximize function and dual is maximize function, so option A is perfectly wrong. Option B is here. In this maximize function, minimize function. So step 1 is correct for option B. Now check. For maximize function, your all the equations should be in less than equal form. Here also it correct. But for minimize function, your equation should be in greater than form. Means like this. But this is incorrect here. So option B is wrong. For option D, your primal should be in maximize, but here minimize and dual maximize, means opposite of given problem. So option D is also wrong here. Now for the question option C, your primal should be in maximize form, dual should be in opposite of primal, so minimize here. Okay, so first step is correct here. Now for second step, here constraints, this is less than equal, for maximize it is correct, greater than equal, for minimize it is also correct. Now third step, we have to check that whatever the profit function coefficients should be right side of the equalities in minimize function. So here 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 4, it is also correct. Now next is equation should be like this, 3y1 plus 2y2 is greater than equals to this 5. Okay, it is correct here. Second, y1 plus 3y2 is greater than equals to 6. It is also correct here. And 4y1 plus 3y2, it is also greater than equals to 4. It is also correct here. So all three steps are of the primal versus dual are satisfied in option C. So option C is correct for question number 67. Question number 69. Consider the following transportation problem. Here they have given us a transportation problem and solution for this problem is also given. Now here supply and demand, it is equal 24 years. So this is first step is correct. Here we have to check just m plus n minus 1 to check whether the given solution is degenerate solution, optimal or non-degenerate solution. Now for degeneracy problem, we have to check just m plus n minus 1. What is m plus n minus 1? M means number of rows, m means number of columns, 4 columns, n means number of rows, 3 columns, minus 1. 4 plus 3 minus 1 is 6. Okay. So, if the solution is degenerate, when it is degenerate, if the number of allocations, whatever the number of allocations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it is less than m plus n minus 1, yes, here are the 5 allocations and they are less than 6. So, given solution is degenerate solution. If this is equals to m plus n minus 1, but here 5 and here 6, it is not equal, so it is not a degenerate solution. So, this solution is a degenerate solution. Now we have to check whether it is a optimal or not optimal. For optimality, first step is number of allocations should be equals to m plus n minus 1. Now number of allocations are what? 5. Now these are not equals to m plus n minus 1. Second step, optimality is also not satisfied here. For degeneracy, your number of allocations should be less than m plus n minus 1, and here are 5 which is less than 6, so it is a degenerate solution. Second, for optimality, your number of allocations should be equals to m plus n minus 1, it is also not satisfied. So given solution is degenerate but not optimal. Option A is correct here for question number 69.